Thanks, Ed. Anyone like to have a guess at what I'm holding in my hand? What does that look like? It looks like a letter. Does that look like a letter to you? Does that look like a letter to you? Oh, folks, that's not a letter. That's not even an ad. That letter is $48,000. A salon in this room sent this letter to her clients and pulled $48,000 in a single week. Would anyone like to get hold of that letter? I bet you would. Another salon in this room sent this letter to his clients and pulled $16,000 in a week. Another salon used exactly the same letter and pulled $52,000 in a week. Another salon here in Sydney used this exact same letter and pulled $64,494 in 2 weeks. That's a return on investment of about 6,700%. Anyone have any idea where else are you going to get that kind of return on investment? You're not going to get it in the stock market. You're not going to get it in property, are you? See, what this is really, really simple. That's not a letter. It's paper, ink, money. Paper, ink, money. The greatest skill you can ever have is being able to put words on paper that produce that. Does that make sense? See, what this next session is about showing you how words on paper make a difference to your marketing and get customers in the door. It's the only thing that gets customers in the door, folks. I'm sorry to tell you that being good at what you do just doesn't cut it. See, that's the funny thing about being in business. Architects do the same. Accountants do exactly the same. Beauty therapists do the same thing. Hairdressers do the same thing. They get technically good at what they do, but they never taught the only thing that matters. See, you're all in business, right? Who's in business? Who owns their own businesses? Okay. You've all been told the things that matter in business, haven't you? You've been told that you've got to have great management. You've got to have fantastic staff. You've got to be good at what you do. Is that right? But listen, folks, none of that matters. None of that matters if you can't get customers in the door. Who's interested in having more customers? And who's interested in having more customers spending more money with them? That's fantastic. I'm in the right room. What I'm going to show you in this session is a very important thing. See, you've all heard about marketing, haven't you? See, nobody wants marketing. You don't want marketing, do you? You want customers. But you've all been fed this confusing nonsense about what gets customers in the door, haven't you? You've all been told, oh, it's branding, and you've got to get your brand out there, and you've got to have a nice logo, and you've got to have pretty pictures in your ads. Folks, it's crap. Excuse me for being blunt, but it is crap. None of that stuff matters. What I'm going to show you in this session is how to dial it up or dial it down so that you can call customers in when you want them. You can get them to pay what you want them to pay when you want them to pay it. You can create a lifestyle that you want to have simply by using tools we're going to show you at the end of this session. Is that okay with all of you? Not only that, I'm going to prove it to you. So you're not in business to work 6 days a week, are you? You aren't in business to work for your staff. Who's in business to work for their staff? Well, you don't want to be, do you? So I'm going to prove it to you.